Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In today's video, I want to review the Hitmans Bodyguard in 4K UHD Blu-ray. I gave this a watch last night and I want to go over the movie itself, the picture quality, if it's worth the pickup. Let's get to it. So I watched the Hitman's Bodyguard last night. I'm going to go over the movie briefly. So this stars Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds. This is an action comedy, and I gotta say it really balances the two perfectly. Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson are both very, very funny in this. I found them both to be hilarious, but they both play themselves. So Ryan Reynolds plays himself. So if you like Ryan Reynolds' normal comedy, like the Van Wilder, normal Ryan Reynolds style comedy, then you'll like this. Samuel L. Jackson also as well plays the same style angry comedian that he normally is, and I loved it. The way they play off each other, especially in the action scenes, is great. This is filled with action scenes throughout. It is very entertaining. Salma Hayek also gives a great performance. There's not much really else I could say about the movie. If you're a fan of comedy or if you're a fan of action, I highly recommend you check this out. Now let's get to the picture quality. So this is the all-in-one package. It's a 4K digital intermediate Dolby Vision disc with Dolby Atmos. This is all you can ask for, folks. So let's head on the 4K digital intermediate first. This 4K digital intermediate brings a very, very large boost in detail. You see fine detail on clothing, on textures, on pores, on the landscapes, on some of the landscape shots of the city. If you pause between the Blu-ray and between the UHD, you can make out a ton more detail on the 4K. On the clothing, you could also make out a ton more detail on the fibers and the fine nuances in the clothing. Now the depth here also, there's one scene where they drive their car through a traffic gate, and the gate breaks and it flies, and it looks like it's 3D. It was so convincing that this was 3D. The depth here is incredible. This 4K digital intermediate really shows, and it's also digitally shot, so there's no grain here. It is a beautiful, clear, crisp image. I mean, this image is as sharp as a tack. I'm telling you, Ryan Reynolds' face has never looked this sharp. Samuel L. Jackson, you can see every little pore, every little etch on his face. It looks absolutely amazing. Now let's get to the Dolby Vision and the HDR. The Dolby Vision and HDR really shine here. I mean, again, it's a digitally shot movie, a very bright movie, tons of explosions, tons of gunfire, tons of bright colors, whether it be bright cars, whether it be bright city sunlight and the bright blue sky. I mean, this movie looks incredible, and overall the Dolby Vision pops off the screen. There's not really one color it favors, but this is a very colorful movie with a ton of explosions. There are some scenes, especially where the explosions are at night, and that really shows the Dolby Vision and the HDR capabilities. The explosion was super bright, and the orange and the reds burst off the screen, but the surrounding area was completely pitch black. Now overall, there's nothing bad I could say about this disc. This also has Dolby Atmos Sound. Sadly, I did not get to experience that. I listened to it on a 5.1, but overall the sound mix was great as well. Now I definitely recommend picking up this disc. This is the all-in-one package when you take into the fact that it has the 4K digital intermediate, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos. I really wish every disc was like this. We are getting a lot more Dolby Vision discs, but we got to see more 4K digital intermediates, and hopefully we will in the future. Anyway guys, let me know what you think of this video down below in the comments. Subscribe down below for more content, and have a good day guys.